Let's see what we got to eat here.
For the love of God, don't eat us.
Of course not, man. After watching that movie, I can never look at a hot dog the same way again. Ooh, Oreos. What is up and welcome to another edition of Worth a Watch with me, Anthony Flores. This is going to be my review for Sausage Party, starring Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, and a slew of other people, including Nick Kroll, Michael Cera, Jonah Hill, Bill Hader, and Salma Hayek, among others. I will never see a taco the same way again. Salma Hayek, my Hollywood crush, plays a lesbian taco. And I saw things. You just can't unsee some of this shit, especially the last 5 minutes of the movie when it just goes balls to the wall, sex crazy. And we've all seen things done with food and sex scenes and stuff like that throughout various movies that have been done. I mean, namely American Pie for one. Jason Biggs fucking a pie. But we've never seen anything quite like this. Food fucking each other is a whole other level. You have to see this movie if you want to see the absurdity, the raunchiness, the stupidity, yet there is lots of clever jokes in this movie. The writing is fast and just going with the jokes. There is a lot of side humor, visual gags and whatnot. There is slapstick. There is very clever commentary. What? There's commentary in this movie, whether it's dealing with religion and faith and raunchiness, sex, racism, sexuality, all with food. This is blowing my mind as to how much is in this movie. I can't even, this movie shouldn't be that good. This movie could have easily been a throwaway, a cheap cash grab for all the people involved, behind the camera and in front of it. And yet, it's one of the best comedies of the year. To me. I applaud everyone involved because this should have been a train wreck. This should have been just random crap. But I could see this being a great cult hit movie, if anything. But if it makes a crap ton of money, I'll be shocked, but not surprised at the same time. I'm shocked and I don't know where to go with this movie. The story is basically just the character of Frank, a little sausage played by Seth Rogen, wanting to get together with Brenda, a hot dog bun, played by Kristen Wiig. That is the main essential key story there, that they have a connection with each other and they want to be together. They want to be taken by a god, which is us. We're the gods in this picture that take them to the great beyond. And they, slowly but surely, some characters realize that the great beyond is a terrifying situation of us eating the food. And that is obviously one of the biggest problems for the food characters in this movie. And from there, you have the slew of situations and a very funny story arc with Michael Cera in particular, his little hot dog character or sausage character. You have great funny moments with, again, Salma Hayek's lesbian taco character. You have funny stuff from Kristen Wiig, thus proving Ghostbusters' script was a complete mess, piece of shit. She is hilarious in this movie, and I'm so happy both her and Salma Hayek, two of the main leads in this movie, have great, hilarious, witty one-liners and commentary and everything else in between. And then we have Seth Rogen's character, who could have gotten annoying as well, but no, his wanting to know and understand things, the little character that he has trying to understand whether the great beyond is a real thing or if it's false or whatever. It's a very interesting movie in that sense, where it's such a weird thing to explain. Basically, if you like a Seth Rogen comedy, if you like that type of humor, if you like fast-paced jokes, and you don't mind that it's an adult cartoon, I say check this out. I can only recommend it to see it just out of the sheer curiosity, how over the top this gets, how clever, funny, stupid, and kind of heartfelt at the same time. I bought the chemistry between Seth Rogen and Kristen Wiig's characters for sure, trying to get together throughout the whole film. Nick Kroll as a douche. I bought it the second I heard his voice, and he's the main villain of the film. I won't say how, but I just... Holy shit. I had such a great time with this movie, and it's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for children. I recommend it, though, if you're a true diehard comedy fan and don't mind that it's an adult cartoon. Check it out. There is a lot of craziness to be seen in this movie. And for those of you that may be wondering, Anthony, where is your Suicide Squad review, man? All two of you, you may be asking yourselves. Well, I'm going to give my quick rundown thoughts right now because I have a little bit something special and something to share with you all. So, quick rundown that soundtrack is awesome. Movie, it's in itself, I think the reshoots benefited for the most part. Added some good humor throughout the film, whether that's apparently why they reshot a lot of the movie. Overall, though, Will Smith, Margot Robbie, especially Viola Davis, and Jared Leto, I think delivered solid performances. Jared Leto's Joker, while controversial right now, there isn't quite enough for me to make a true judgment for what I saw. The psychotic mobster, I dug it. I liked it a lot. It's definitely different from what we've seen on the big screen before. Margot Robbie stole the show for me. I loved her as Harley Quinn. She could have gone very over the top and very annoying, because I know some people don't like the character. I love the character of Harley Quinn. I think she's great. The live action version just as great in this iteration of the character. The accent is not too jarring, because I think that could have been a little bit over the top cartoon character literally if Margot Robbie went with the very hard accent. But no, she kind of met in the middle, just with just perfect. It was perfect. Loved her since Wolf of Wall Street. Loved her here, and like, holy shit, she is Harley Quinn on the big screen for me. And Arlene Sorkin and Tara Strong do the great work that they do and the voiceover work and stuff like that for the cartoon. When it comes down to it, though, the story, bit all over the place. From what I saw, I had a smile on my face throughout the entire movie. Yeah, there was some cringe-worthy parts. There's some messed up pacing issues. There's a bit of a lag in story here or there, but considering how much they had to shove in this one movie, it could have been far worse, and it could have been far better. It's kind of right in the middle, but for me, it hit the sweet spot of I had fun, I enjoyed myself, and I'm definitely wanting to see this movie again. The special announcement I wanted to make is I was featured as a guest on a local podcast entitled Revenge of the Sequel, where they talk all things sequels, and in this particular case they were kind of also making a joke about that, whether this is technically a sequel or not. But I told them, it's kind of in the middle. It's technically a sequel within the DCU, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Either way, they're awesome people. They were very fun to hang out with and talk movies and talk Suicide Squad with, and I was featured on that particular episode. So if you want to check that out and more thoughts and fun times that we had talking about this movie, the good and the bad and the absurd, link in the description down below. Thank you once again so much for watching for this quick double feature review for y'all there. Hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff in between. So until next time, I'm Anthony Flores with Worth a Watch, and keep going to the movies.